What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is James Turnipseed. Happy Friday. So, I've told you before, but I'm a horror fan. If you can't tell, we got Original Frankenstein, and this is King Lizards with the Godzilla. That's a Monster Hunter tour. Resident Evil. I'll give you a tour of that sometime, but so we're gonna do the top 10 because I can't narrow it down to 5 of my favorite horror movies that I actually own. So first we're gonna get some honorable mentions. First honorable mention, the movie with the late great Roddy Piper. John Carpenter's They Live. He's the guy that made Halloween. You could call this a horror movie. I do. With the alien, the robots taking over. But if you haven't seen this, check it out. It's awesome. Another honorable mention, Puppet Master. I have the whole collection. Creepy puppets. They made 9 of them. If you've never seen it, definitely check it out. See, look at all them. Another one, technically this isn't a movie, it's a series. But it's Ton of the Book of Pure Evil. This was a series shot up in Canada. Just cheesy effects. Really B style. High school kids with the Book of Pure Evil. Just awesome, funny, goofy stoner comedy type horror. How many is left? Chud. Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. Another cult classic from the 80s that I love. And I believe this is the last honorable mention. But we're just going to get into it. I'm not counting down. I'm just basically showing you horror movies now. Dawn and Land of the Dead. If you're up on The Walking Dead and all that stuff, definitely check out Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, all of the Dead movies. Another one I have, Return of the Living Dead. I have almost the whole series. Just watch the first two, that's all you need. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are in the 10 now. Okay, so number 10. We could count them down. Creepshow. George A. Romero and Stephen King. The most fun you'll ever have being scared. Super awesome. Super cheesy. Didn't mean to hit you in the face with it. There you go. It's short stories. Yeah, just real fun and awesome. Interesting story. Children of the Corn. Stephen King's Children of the Corn. This is the one with Isaac. And the funny thing about Isaac is he was actually an English teacher at the high school I went to. He was my homeroom teacher. He was really cool. Yeah, he's a real nice guy, and he also played Cousin It. And then he was in a couple other things. Real cool dude. We call him Mr. Sock. So, if you haven't noticed, I like cheesy horror movies that are kind of creepy. Class of Nuke 'Em High, which is what, 9? Damn it, I can't count. Class of Nuke 'Em High. If you've never seen these, or if you're not a fan of Trauma, I don't think we could be friends. We could, but Class of Nuke 'Em High 1, actually. 2 is okay, and 3 is kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah, Trauma. All your cheesy horror movies. Toxic Avenger is a thing I need to buy. Saving up for that. So this wasn't a hit at the box office, but to tell you the truth, all good horror movies aren't really hits at the box office. Tusk. From Kevin Smith. That's right. That goofy guy that made Clerks. He made a horror movie. A couple of them. With Michael Parks, Justin Long, and a couple of other people. Really awesome. Great movie. I loved it. My 2 friends I watched it with loved it. He doesn't want to die in Canada, guys. It's got your goofy, everything you need in a horror movie. Check that out. Another underground cult classic, The New York Ripper, a spin-off of Jack the Ripper. Great movie, 70s, so it's extra creepy because it looks realistic. I'm not going to tell you much about it, but if you want to check it out, check it out. Slasher movie, kind of. 2, 1. I'll be honest, I can't count. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting to the nitty gritty. 5. Christine. You could argue this isn't a horror movie, but it's definitely a classic. If you have never seen Christine off of a on DVD, so not on television, pick it up, check it out. It's a Stephen King classic. Another one from John Carpenter, actually. This is a good one to get those people that are like, I don't really like horror movies. Make them watch this. So, 4, right? It's actually a series. There's a couple that are series. It's the Evil Dead. Evil Dead 1, 2, Army of Darkness. The originals, too. That were supposed to be scary, but turned out to be fucking hilarious. If you never watched the original Evil Deads, check them out. I'm sure they have 1 and 2 on Netflix. Army of Darkness is usually the one that's hard to find. But it's got Ash. They put out the new Evil Dead series on Stars, I believe. I don't have that channel, and I'm not paying $10. I'll just buy the DVD. Thank you very much. But yeah, I haven't seen the new one either. But there's another one, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Cheesy, I believe 80s, 90s. Where's the copyright? 88. This shit is as old as I am. This is a 27-year-old movie. I'm a 27-year-old male on the internet telling you to watch this movie. Cheesy, killer clowns come from outer space and they're turning people into cotton candy cocoons. And they shoot popcorn. It's a classic. So that was number 3. Number 2 is another series. Hellraiser. If you didn't know, Pinhead is the main character of... Well, not even the main character. He's just a dude. He's a Cenobite. In the Pinhead... In the Hellraiser series. So you got Hellbound and Hellraiser, the first one. If you've never sat down and actually watched all of them, you don't have to watch all 6, 7, 8 of them. You could watch the first 4 and 5 and be pretty good. But yeah, Hellraiser, one of my favorites. And number 5, or number 1, is my all-time favorite. Can never go wrong. If you want to sit here and argue with me, we can conversate about it. It's Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, I know I didn't have Friday the 13th, Halloween. I'll give Friday the 13th an honorable mention. I do have 1 through 4, because, hey, final chapter. But yeah, my favorite's always just been Freddy. Nightmare on Elm Street. They got enough silly to make you laugh and enough to make you go, damn. Special effects are on point. Check it out, dude. If you've never seen a Nightmare on Elm Street, not on television, check it out. They don't have the classic thing. But you remember when that hand comes up and it's Freddy's claws and that chick is Nancy's taking a bath and his hand comes up. Think about that. Yeah, dude. That's all of them. Let me know what's your favorite horror movie. What's your jam? If you tell me Paranormal Activity, we can't be friends. I'm serious. That's it. Feel free to subscribe. Let me know what you watch. Are you into horror? Of course you are if you watch this, right? So let me know what's up.